Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have my 2017 beauty favorites and I am so excited to share with you all of these products. There's quite a few products here, so we're just going to go ahead and get into the video. Before we do, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and the notification bell right next to it so you get notified anytime I upload a video. Now let's get started. We're going to start in the order that I use my makeup. The first product isn't exactly makeup related, but I never start touching my face without using this. This is just a Bath & Body Works hand sanitizer. This is in the scent Black Cherry Merlot. This smells amazing. I love using it because it smells so good. Always make sure your hands are clean and sanitized before touching your face. I have two favorite primers from the year of 2017, starting with the Dr. Brandt Pores No More. This is really good at controlling your oils. I normally would put this in my T-zone, maybe up on my forehead and on my chin, and this really does help control the oil throughout the day. The next one, I'm sure is no surprise, is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. This is just the clear primer. It is so awesome at smoothing out pores and making your skin look absolutely flawless. Now I'm gonna go into foundations. This product actually surprises me, and since using it, I have not gone back to any of my other foundations, and it is the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus. This is not even a foundation. This is a CC cream. This pretty much has medium to full coverage right off the bat. This does not crease in my smile lines. It doesn't settle. It doesn't look weird and cakey ever. I've used this with a primer, with moisturizing, and without. I've baked with this and it doesn't even make my under eyes look dry. This is an amazing product, but if you haven't tried it, I highly recommend it. Go pick one up right now. It will change your life. As many of you guys know, I have two favorite concealers. I rarely ever use one without the other, and it is the Tarte Shape Tape and the Maybelline Fit Me. These are amazing together. This provides coverage, whereas this adds a little bit more moisture. These are amazing together. For powders, I also have two. I have a pressed powder. This is the Maybelline Fit Me. This is really good if you just want to dust powder all over your face to set it. Then I also have the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder. This product is great if you want to bake your under eyes, chisel out your contour. This is a great product. Both of these are amazing. Next up for bronzers, I have the Tarte Park Avenue Princess. This is just a sample size that I got, I believe, in an Ipsy, and it has lasted for a really long time. This is a beautiful light bronzy color, and it has a little bit of a sheen to it, but not glitter. The next one that I have is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. This is just a beautiful palette. You have your bronzer contour shades up here. You have your great banana shade right there and other shades that you can really highlight and brighten. This is just a great palette to have. Moving on to blushes, I have the e.l.f. Blush Palette. This has been my go-to, especially here in the winter, but I also like it in the summer. This one right here is my favorite for the winter and colder months, whereas this one right here looks super pretty in the summer. These blushes are amazing. They're super pigmented. They last for a long time. Like, I'm not even making a dent in these, and I use them all the time. Next up is the Tarte blushes. This is the 12-Hour Amazonian Clay blushes. This is actually in the shade Partey, but I have like 2 or 3 of these. They're super pretty. They last forever. These are just great blushes. Moving on to highlight, I have the Pure Elevation palette. I picked this up. I'm almost positive this was with their holiday stuff from last year, but I've been using it all year long. Haven't hit pan in any of them. I'm getting close on the champagne shade right here, but this is a beautiful, beautiful highlight. It's not glittery, which is super important to me. It just has a beautiful sheen, catches the light beautifully. These are amazing. Next up, I have a newfound love in the Becca highlighter in the shade Opal. It is a beautiful champagne-y shade. It is what I'm wearing on my cheeks today. After I get done with my face makeup, I go in and set it before moving on to the eyes, or at least before getting to my mascara. And I've been really loving the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. I also have the rose scented one, which I'm not a rose person at all, but this smells so good. So if you're not a rose person and you still want to give these a try, I highly recommend this one. Now for eyeliner, I have mentioned before, but I have super watery eyes, and I have never found a liner that will stay in my waterline without running out the corner of my eye. This is also the product that I will use whenever I want to do a wing liner. It is the Maybelline New York Eye Studio Gel Liner in the shade Blackest Black. They last forever. This one I've had for several months and I've barely made a dent in it. I don't know if you can see. It stays in my waterline. My dad got engaged not too long ago and I had tears rolling down my face, but this stayed put. For the brows, I use the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I have used at least 5 or 6 of these. These are so good. They last for quite a while. Actually, they have a spoolie on one side, and then you have your super fine tip on the other side. This is perfect for defining the brows and brushing them out. This is just a great product. For lip liners, I like the Rimmel Lasting Finish lip liners. It's just a little pencil. They come in lots of different shades. They're super comfortable, easy to use. I love these. For lips, I have 3 different formulas. The first one that I have is the Rimmel Stay Matte Liquid Lip Color. This is actually in the shade Be My Baby. It's the shade that I wear most. This will last forever. I have several different shades of this that I have worn from morning till night with eating, drinking, doesn't matter. They stay put. They don't end up looking nasty. These are amazing and they're not too drying. The next goes to the NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick. These are very comfortable to wear. They don't last quite as long as the Rimmel Stay Matte, but nonetheless, it is a great formula. They're very comfortable, not drying. This is in the shade Sandstorm. The brownie nude, favorite shade in this formula. The last lip product that I have here is the Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lips. This is actually one that I got in my Ipsy. These are super, super comfortable. They last for a really long time also, which most of the time if they are moisturizing, they don't last as long. The liquid suede is very comfortable and a little bit moisturizing. It does last, but not quite as long. This is comfortable, it is moisturizing, and it does last. I don't know how they perfected that, but the Ofra liquid lipsticks are actually really good, and I'm gonna have to get more of these. These are great. My favorite sponges of 2017 would have to go to the Real Technique sponge, which I do not actually have. Mine got really grungy and gross, and I just haven't replaced it yet, but I do have this Eco Tool sponge, which I have gotten recently, and I love it. If you can see, it doesn't actually come to an actual point. It's actually flat up there, which is perfect for getting right underneath the lash line. It has a longer flat side and a shorter flat side, and it still has the butt on it if you like to use that to pounce in your foundation. This is just a really good sponge. I'm not sure which one I like more. I just love them both. For brushes, I have been loving the IT Cosmetics brushes. These have got to be the softest brushes I've ever used in my life. These are amazing. I have a few of their eye brushes. I have a few of their face brushes. They're really expensive, so I didn't jump in and get the full-size brushes. I bought the travel kits, but I knew that I would love them because every time I go into Ulta, I find myself playing with them because they are so soft. Next up, we have Morphe. My favorite blending brushes is the M441. It is perfection. That's all I have to say. It's just perfection. I got a lot of my brushes in this ginormous kit a long time ago. It's from the brand Boa and Bear, and all of their brushes are named after cats. Like this one is Jungle Cat, and my powder brush is Leopard. So they're just named after cats, and I'm pretty sure that most of their proceeds go to helping big cats. But a lot of these brushes actually have stood the test of time. I've had them forever, and they're not falling apart. They're just great little handy brushes. Moving on to the eyes, before we jump into the bigger palettes, I just want to mention the Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow. These are so handy. You don't have to worry about glitter glue and glitter flying everywhere. These are so handy. It's just a little wand with glitter in it. They actually stay on the lid. These are great. Moving on to eyeshadow palettes. This is my Tarte Tardiest Pro palette. I've had this for about a year. This is the palette that I used most of 2017. This can create so many different looks. It's so beautiful. They also made it super simple to use by putting all the looks in rows. So you can get a neutral look, a purpley look, a pinky look, an orange look. They're all in rows. You just follow the row. These smell amazing. They blend amazing. They have high pigment. This This is just a great palette to have. I've also been loving the Smashbox Drawn In and Decked Out Holiday Palette. The packaging on this is just super cute. And the products on the inside are amazing also. They blend great, they're pigmented, you have your eyeshadows, your contours, your blushes. This is just an amazing palette for traveling or even everyday use. This is great. But I do have to say that my favorite palette of 2017 has to go to the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I haven't even had it for that long. That's how good this is. I use this almost every single day. I'm to the point where I have to make myself use another palette because I stay in this palette. But it makes sense because this palette has everything. It has your pops of color, it has your neutrals, it has your deeper shades to darken up a look. You can do anything with this palette. It's blendable, it's pigmented. Morphe and Jaclyn Hill did a great job on this palette. It is amazing. If you are on the fence about buying this palette, go ahead and buy it because it's that good. You need it. And that wraps up my makeup favorites for the year of 2017. I hope you enjoyed. Leave me down below what your favorites have been this year. Let's help each other out in the comments section. Also, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below and the notification bell right next to it so you get notified anytime I upload a video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.